I'll tell you a little bit about the program before we begin. According to the name, you might think it's a chess politics talk show, but it's not. Um, the exclusive chess interview show is all about promoting chess at all levels. The political aspects, the professional chess, the grassroots chess, every aspect of chess that we can possibly touch. And this program is brought to you by the new Niger Chess Vision in conjunction with Bronx Chess Media. And I will be your host, Fasinu Tolulope. Okay, like the Yoruba says, Orúkọ rere sàn ju wúrà àti fàdákà. In English, that means a good name is better than gold. So I'm here with an entity in the Nigerian chess field, Mr. Aanuoluwapo also. Now I can say so much about him, his chess academy, but I'll let you hear it from him himself. Okay, so please, Mr. Awesome, tell us about yourself and the Awesome Chess Academy.
Thank you, Mr. Tolu. Thank you for that big introduction. I'm grateful. Like you said, my name is Aanuoluwapo Awesome. I started playing chess about 27 years ago. It's been exciting. You know, I started when I was in the secondary school. I was just about leaving secondary school when I started playing chess. And the first thing I did was when I got into the tertiary institution, I joined their chess club. You know, school chess was the in thing. I had to play when I was in school back then in many tournaments, and I was privileged to play in some national tournaments like MBL and NEPA and the rest of those tournaments. You know, chess to me is not just a game. I see chess as a way of life, and that's actually has been my driving force. When I left school, I started working, and I've always known that I'm going to do something in line with chess, and that's how Chess Academy also Chess Academy came into being. Our vision statement is building an ideal community using chess as a tool. So chess is our tool, but the major thing we want to achieve is to build an ideal community.
So far, can you tell us how you've been achieving that, or how you've been building that up so far? The activities, the milestone in the last 2 years.
We started in 2018, and all our programs are stated. The first one is a chess. We have three hands. Let me start from that. We have three hands. The first one is the Chess Academy itself, and then we have the Chess Club, and then we have the Awesome Chess Enterprise. Now, the Chess Academy has to deal with many things, many programs like chess in school program. So we go to schools, we teach chess in schools, and then we have chess for the elderly. I mean, we teach the elderly because when the elderly are sad in some ways, there's a way to affect the coming generation. The wisdom of the elderly is still far needed when it comes to the coming generation. So chess has proven, medicals has proven that chess helps the elderly against dementia. So that is actually one of the things we push chess to the elderly. And then we're starting chess in correctional services. We go into correctional services, so-called prisons, and teach these guys chess. Because chess has to do with decision making. What got them into where they are in the first place is their decisions.
True.
So when we teach them chess, when they learn about chess, they understand that to every action there's an equal and opposite reaction according to law of motion. Now, so they are able to take right decisions. So that is that. And then we have chess academy for people who come into this place and to have a hall whereby they learn. What aroused this is the fact that in my days I discovered that a lot of people want their kids to play chess.
Yes.
But where people are playing chess are not where some parents would want their kids to learn. Like joints and the rest of that. So people prefer a place where they can trust and where it's safe. So that is why we have a place like this where parents are happy to bring their kids to learn chess. And then that is just the chess academy.
Okay, so please tell us again about the chess in correctional homes, the chess in prisons, and chess for elderly. Because, like I said earlier, it's the first time I am hearing that service particular in Nigeria. Okay, so let's talk about the development of. I'm more particular about the grassroots chess, the chess in school, the chess to kids. Let's talk about that. How easy has it been getting schools to take interest to their curriculum? How easy has it been to get parents convinced to sign up for a chess own lesson, you know? How has that been so far?
Really, I will tell you that it's not been easy. I have to be sincere with you because the other day I went to school and after dropping the proposal, after dropping the introduction letter, the woman looked at me and said, "What is this?" She said, "That's a proprietress." I said, "It's chess." I said, "We don't need chess in this school." He said, "What is it not chess?" He said, "They have not even finished paying for their tuition. So you want to bring chess? So we don't have extra funds for that." So that means there have been other people that they really want to be part of it, but for one reason or the other they could not, because the truth is it's a whole lot of sacrifices. But when we go to schools, we give them two options. It could either be part of their curriculum, or it could be extracurriculum. We have schools that is extracurriculum, so we form the chess clubs, and then we go once a week or twice a week as the school wants, and then we organize a chess club for them, and we're bringing these kids up. Then the people or the schools that actually having it as part of their curriculum, we teach them like it's part of their curriculum. Days of the week that we go there, we have our time session with them, and then also we give them exams. We give them results. We're not talking about just chess has to do with the functioning of the mind, the decision making skills. You're talking about memory skills, all of these, a whole lot. So we grade them based on all of this.
Okay, so now for those rejections that you still get, okay, so you've spoken so well on how chess can improve the kids and how it can shape them in attitude and everything. But then, you see, like every other sport, the parents, the guardians, they are always more particular about the reward from that sport. Because it's not enough for the sport to change my character and everything. They also want something that will help those kids make a living. Now, you and I know that there are chess tournaments around. And, well, the Awesome Chess Academy as well have organized a couple series of chess tournaments. So let's talk about tournaments for the juniors. Okay, what are the plans you have to increase chess tournament for the juniors, monetary chess tournament? Let's talk about how you plan to encourage more schools and parents to bring in their children for that.
Thank you. That's That's a wild question. You see, most students, what I discover is most parents, they are not putting their children in the line of chess simply because they have not heard about it. And if the only way by which they hear about chess is when there's chess tournament. For instance, there was a Oyo State school chess tournament some months back, that was January.
Yeah.
And that awareness, after the awareness started receiving calls. Now, they know that, okay, their price is football. They are playing football, they know that, okay, these kids can express themselves in a competition, one way or the other.
Yeah.
And that's the essence of chess tournaments. So, when we have more chess tournaments, parents are aware that there are chess tournaments, so these kids can actually play or whoever can actually participate, have opportunity to win medals, have opportunity to win prizes, front prizes, and opportunity to even have certificates. The other day, I took a school for the tournament, and then they were so big, a couple of them that won prize, they were so happy, they were motivated. These are the kids that said they don't want to participate in tournaments. So tournaments, when they see, then we have more, and that's the reason why we also Chess Academy is saddled with the responsibility of organizing a tournament at least once every month. So once every month. And you talk about the juniors, there's no tournament we will hold that won't have junior category. It's important because that's our future. And like was said something, there won't be a need to create imbalances when we cut them low and they are growing it. So that is what that is how the parents will know that okay, something is happening, and they will be able to push their kids into this.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So, and eventually, I'm very sure they will grow to become, some of them will go into professional chess field and play chess tournament often, even become a master. And while some will just pick the lessons out of it and move on with life. Now, if they are to go into professional chess, that part has to be developed as well.
Exactly.
So now let's just digress out of this a little. Let's talk about the professional chess field. Okay. Now, Oyo State is quite reputable in many things, including chess. I can recall the National Chess Festival last year. Oyo State won the gold medal, as well as the previous before that. So, how is professional chess in Oyo State, and how has the reputation of Oyo State in that aspect, how has it been helping your business?
Really, Oyo State is a very quiet state, like we all know. Unlike Lagos, unlike FCT, and unlike Rivers and the rest of the state. But you see, one important thing about Oyo State is Oyo State is strategic. When you're talking about chess in Nigeria, you can't, you said it the other time that Oyo State is a first to be reckoned with. So we have strong players and sparse Oyo State. Oyo State has a way of getting their players. And one of the things that we are doing to help Oyo State is to have, like the Oyo State Chess Association, Oyo State Chess Association chairman has always said to people that we want Oyo State to be a kind of place where we have ready-made players, and other states will be coming to shop players. Other countries will be coming to shop players from Oyo State.
That's a nice vision.
So that is that. And now talking about how this has helped us, we are leveraging on the fact that we have the names.
Okay.
The names in Oyo State. The wisdom of these guys are very important. We're talking about the likes of the Ahem, Odeon, we're talking about Fide Master Adigwega. Everybody know him as Lil B.
Yeah.
We're talking about this knowledge. We're talking about the free, vice president of FIDE, Mr. Lekon, Lekon Adeyemi. We're talking about these people. These people have wealth of experiences, so we could leverage on them. We are leveraging on them. That's just the truth. Many times I call them to ask questions, and because they know this, we're leveraging on their expertise. That's it.
That's great. So now to wrap this up, how can or let me ask first this way: the development of chess in terms of professional chess, how are you seeing? Has it been impressive to you? How are you seeing? Maybe do you think there are lags, the things we need to improve on? Let's address that. Let's talk about. Let's just share, what we think on those regards, so that other organizers, you have been doing, Awesome Chess Academy have been doing good. We have good tournaments so far. Players coming from the different parts of the country to participate, which is the kind of thing, which is exactly what professional chess needs across the country. So, what advice would you share to organizers, states, and even the National Federation to improve professional chess in Nigeria?
Anyway, when we talk about professional chess in Nigeria, we are really lagging behind. We are at the back seats. That means the field is green. The field is so green. I see opportunities when it comes to professional chess in Nigeria. But that said, it's expensive, and that's where private bodies need to come into this. State bodies, governments need to come into this. They need to do more than what they are doing presently. They need to do more because I see that they are not doing as much as they are meant to do. When it comes to this, let's start with it. How many tournament is a federation organizing? How many tournaments? How many tournament is the state organizing? Thank you for a couple of states, like Oyo State is doing so much. They started doing so much now about organizing tournament. We had one in January. We should have one in May or June thereabout. I have one before the end of the year. So that is a whole lot. If every state is doing this, chess will be very lucrative. The chess will be highly lucrative. So we all need to do more. You see, let me tell something. Many people want to play chess, but if they just learn chess and they can't express, they can't be professional. It's just like somebody wants to be a professional football and there's no platform. That's the word, platform for them. Man, that is the problem. So we need to create more platforms in the place of tournaments. And if we do this, okay, for instance, we are having a tournament coming up soon, in about 2 weeks' time. I've already received calls from the East, that's Umaya. I've received calls from Oyo State. I've received calls from Lagos. Many people are coming from Lagos, from Abuja, from a couple of places. They are willing, people are willing to travel down to any part that is having tournament. But let's create more platform, more tournaments to give these people platform.
Okay. I think we should talk about that tournament. Let's talk about that tournament so that the flies everywhere. We are seeing the prizes, but just give us some more information that you will give one-on-one. Let's have it.
Okay, that's good. I'm really excited about the tournament myself because this is what I've always looked forward to. We have always organized a rapid tournament which is just a day event, because it's cheaper to organize. It's cheaper in all ramifications. A rapid tournament is cheaper. A chat library is just, and it doesn't waste so much of time. Just 15 minutes plus 10 seconds time, time control. But in a classical tournament, it's going to take 3 days.
Yeah.
We're talking about 19 minutes plus one plus
That's
1 second.
So that's 3 hours per game, minimum 3 hours.
Minimum 3 hours per game.
Okay, so that's really great. And personally, I wish I can participate if I get the time, because it's going to be an awesome experience, you know. So please tell us, for the sake of those coming from the east and north, what are the arrangements for accommodation? Is there a partnership with hotels nearby? You know, things to make it easy for us.
Really, I will have to go into sponsorship when it comes to that. You see, a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of private bodies, one of the reasons why they don't sponsor events is simple, because people think about embezzling money. Some people think the moment you give some people money, they just take it. So now, we are particular that it's not about your money. Like, we are working with some hotels, right? We are like, okay, you can be part of our sponsors. What we need from you is rebates. So if you have rooms that's 10,000 naira per month, per night, you are part of our sponsors. So if you give us 5,000 per night, that's the whole lot for us and for our people. So we're putting those into place, and we are hopeful that we're going to get good responses at the hotels, the hotels around, but we're working on the prices to give our people fantastic
rewards for their hard work. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Anu. And so there you have it. If you want to participate in the Awesome Chess Classical Tournament, right? You can call in the numbers. You know the numbers to call, and it's going to be FIDE rated. For those that don't know what FIDE rated is, that means it's going to be it's already approved by the World Chess Federation. So when you're playing in this tournament, you are a professional player by world standard. All right. So it was a fantastic time here this time.
Thank you.
I look forward to the success of the tournament.
Thank you so much.
I'm
so grateful.
Yeah, always
happy having you. Thank you.